Hey guys, Sword of Ashley here. Welcome back. Let's continue right on where we left off on Lord of the Rings. I know it's been a little bit of a hiatus, and I apologize for that, but we're back tonight or today, whichever you're when you're seeing the video, or this morning. We're going to go ahead and continue working on our book questing, and we're in Volume 3, Book Quest, the third book. So we're starting the first chapter, which is Secrets of Zundragon. And we're going to talk to Core Runner here. So let's go ahead and do that. Pick up the Secrets of Zundragon.
I do not like this.
I do not like this, Uki. How has Nar come to know of our potential road? The Elrond advised his sons to remember the paths of the dead, for we have need to walk. Was known to but a few, and all of this trustworthy. Something is not right about this. I will not be long before we set. It will not be long before we must set out again. But in the time before we do, we must learn what we can about Nar, recent activities. There may be some clue in them to reveal the source of this unknown knowledge concerning our errand. Speak to Frigir about Nar. He proved helpful in returning his friend to clarity, short-lived though it was, and may help us again. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take the quest. We gotta go talk to Frithagir. And I think Frithagir, if I remember right, was right over here. Maybe not. But we'll find him and then we'll continue on. Yeah, he's right here. So let's talk to Frithagir. And we'll continue. And he's got a bunch of quests we can pick up too, so we'll pick those up.
I'm sorry he upset you. Nar means no harm.
Frigir listens as you recount Kurnar's request to know of Nar's recent activities. His brow creases in the thought, and he is silent for a moment. When he speaks again, his words come slowly, as he is unsure they'll be able to help. A few days before Wadu, the Dulanding came to Zerog. I noticed Nar, spending a great deal of time looking through some of the bookshelves for something. I thought it odd, because he generally doesn't he takes little interest in books and records here. But he did not speak of it, and I did not ask what drove his examination. I can tell you which section of shelves it was on, but there's a lot of books to go through. I don't know if it will be any of our assistance, but you're welcome to seek a common thread if it may help you and your friends. Look at the shelves to the southeast of here, around the illuminating statue. So we gotta search the bookshelves. There's 3 of them we gotta search. So let's go ahead and do that. And maybe they're up here. Let's see. No, I don't think they're up there. I think they were back down there. Maybe. He said the southeast. So let's go up here. By the illuminating statue, he said. So once we find that statue, we can find the books. Alright guys, I think we found it over here, so let's go ahead and look at this. We get 1 book. Alright, you found 7 pages. Kiri was a little dwarf, smaller than you or me, and whenever Kiri went, he took his axe or 3. 1 axe for his left hand, 1 axe for his right, 1 axe to carve the roast he ate most every night. Now one day, the orcs did call. They came right up to the gate. Come out, they said. We'll have a feast. Don't be late. The dwarfs knew what they meant. They knew it very well. If they went to see the orcs, they'd not hear the dinner bell. Do you know what Kiri said? He said it loud and clear. I will go to see the orcs, and I gave them things to fear. But you're so little, said the dwarves. They told him not to go. But Kiri went. He would not stop. till he faced the orcs below. The orcs laughed. What can you do? Just hold still. We'll get the skewers. They turned their backs, and that was that. So we call him Kiri or Har. Alright, search. So we got 1 of 3 books. So we got 2 more books to find. Alright, guys, here's the other book. Hail, Theron, King under the mountains. Preparations for leading the comb are well underway, and it will not be long before our people are ready to depart for the Blue Mountains. The great wheel is in the depths will not turn without them. I wonder for how long. I am writing this letter to express my concerns about Nar. You know it well, as anyone the things he has seen, and his services to your father cannot be questioned. He deserves much more than he has gotten. He seems not even to see me these days, though I might endure the wrestling of his own exploits 2, 4, or a dozen years in the past. It makes me sad to think of it now, and his excitement in this reencountment. The previous one forgotten saddens me all the more. This is why I must ask your permission to remain with the others go. Nar will not go to the Blue Mountain, and I wish you to stay here to look out for him. My son wishes too. He is young and knows nothing of a real home. This is for him in exile. Is no exile, but the Blue Mountains would be. I do not want to deprive further gear of the other home he has known. I will do whatever you command, of course, but this is my desire. If you'll be your wish to grant it. Harvin Drake Slayer. Alright, so we gotta find one more book. And there's the other one, I believe. Let's go ahead and read it. Alright. It is my hope that these bustings of these great variety of plant life found within the comb will be a help of those who want or need. Sorry, guys. Find themselves uncertain of an herb utility or vegetable properties. It is clear that such knowledge is fading to the people. Thor has commanded the opening of a new wing in the mines beneath Zagurand, but my own studies have been, and a necessity, self-directed. I do not complain. The gems they have taken from the old wings stir my heart as much as they do any of my fellows, but there is much to be learned from the green as there is from the stone. But I ramble, as I often do when I call upon to defend my interest. And then this next herb is easily found through comb. Simply follow your nose, and on the day calm weather is a sweet smell will guide you most easily to the patch of Halhras growing on the green slopes. The name, in fact, means sweet water, and the Dunglings with whom I have spoken believe that the smell is to drive away the evil beings. When the herb is crushed and added to water containing the petals of the Nadramanju and the fruit of the Kibujulas, steeping the solution for an hour produces a strange smelling brew that I have noted for the ability to provide clarity throughout and heighten reasoning. It doesn't seem that its effectiveness dulls what repeated uses, and the brew should therefore not be overused. Or it does seem that its effectiveness dulls when it's repeated. Alright, so we found the 3 bookshelves. So now we gotta talk to Nar, which is right here. No, that's not Nar, that's called Draw. So we gotta find Nar. Where is Nar? Alright, let's find Nar and we'll be right back. Alright, found Nar. So let's go ahead and take it.
You have brought the gemstones? Good, good. These will do very nicely.
Nar nods in your direction, and a wide smile comes across his old face. You have brought the gemstones? Good, good. They will come nicely. He seems to not realize that you have brought no gemstones. This is going about as well as you expected. Alright, so now we gotta go talk to Kuradar. So, let's go ahead and talk back to him.
Nar's words remain as cloudy as ever. It was worth trying.
Uggy thought it was not born. Uggy, though, it has not borne fruit. You should go to Candaith and the campsite of the Grey Company in the grove of trees east of Ulich, village of Lachut, and tell him that we are no closer to learning why Nar spoke to the past of the dead. Candaith, a master of lore, may have thought of something. So we got to talk to Candaith. Alright, so let's do that, and then we'll be right back. Alright, guys, we're back in Inmaith. We're about to talk to Candaith, so let's go ahead and do that.
The mystery of Nar's knowledge must remain unsolved for a time yet.
Now he knows the words of Elrond. Will he not tell us what he knows of the path of the dead? It seems the mystery must remain unsolved for the time. Kenneth sighs, thinking, do you not know the story of the Oathbreaker and the path of the dead? Perhaps the recounting of the tale is in order, and you will be more familiar with the puzzle set before us. Do you wish to hear it? Sure.
I will tell you the tale of the Oathbreakers and the paths of the dead.
Elendil and his sons came to Middle-earth and knew that they had to start anew or perish. And the kings of Armor and Gondor were founded. And Numenor is north, and Gondor is to the south. And the hill of Erech is the kingdom of Gondor. Isildur set a great black stone that was brought by the Numenor below its downfall. It is said that the stone stands there today, unchanged, even if it was in the latter years of the second, even as it was in the latter years of the Second Age. This is where and when our story begins. Okay. So let's talk to him. I think we're going to be traveling. Yep, we sure are. Let's go ahead and travel. 1 second here. That took a while to load. I don't quite.
In the second age of Middle-earth, Isildur called the men of the mountains to the hill of Erech to discuss their loyalties.
Alright, here we go. To the summit, Ilvon.
The kingdoms of Arnor and Gondor were still in their infancy. Isildur knew he would need allies if Gondor was to flourish.
Alright, so let's keep going with the hill here, guys. Long may it live. They said long live Gondor. He said long may it thrive. There he is. Speak with him while I catch my breath a moment. Okay, let's talk to Isildur. Isildur!
Isildur called the men of the White Mountains to treat with him at Erech.
It's a nice view. Wouldn't mind living up here. Do you think they will come? We have peace for now, but if Sauron returns, we will still need allies. This is true. We need the allegiance of the men of the mountain. Will they grant it? Only time will tell. Look for them on the north slope. Okay, so they're over here.
At last they approached, a small group of men and their king.
Okay, let's get ready to meet him. You are the son of Elendil the Tall. You are the one called Isildur. I am. I am Erech. I am the king of the mountain. What have you called us? Why have you called us to this place? The king of Gondor is young, but you have already seen signs of his strength. From over the sea we have come, bringing with us majesty undreamed of in Middle-earth. We desire your friendship. Gondor can provide you with great stores of knowledge and power. Understand this, Isildur, son of Elendil. When my sworn men were young, traders told them tales of great lands beyond the sea. Now the men of the place have sprung forth as from the legend. They erect mighty towers and great cities. They perform wonders. My lord Isildur does not ask your reverence. He asks for your sword arms. Be still, Erech Neb. The forces of Sauron are scattered and leaderless, but it has been so before. Will you swear an oath to fight against him should he return? I will swear it on this very stone, the sign of the might of Numenor's sons. On this stone I swear that my people will stand with you and fight against Sauron, should he return.
It was done. The allegiance of the men of the mountains was secured.
Yay. Okay. So I'm just going to talk to these people. They're just going to say that it was a great thing that we have an allegiance. I'm not going to read it all. Why? Because I've done this before. So we're just going to go through it all. There you go.
The years passed, and the shadow grew again in Middle-earth. No word came from
the fortress of Gondor.
Isildur gathered a force of men to investigate.
Sorry about that, guys. I clicked off the focus accidentally. Dory, this is terrible. Look at what happened. There's been a siege. Sir, what do we do? You know what to do, Dory. We will fight our way inside and reclaim this fort for Gondor! Aye, for Gondor! Alright, so we're going to fight alongside them. Dory and Isildur. There we go. Alright, let's get this done, guys. Let's do this. The defenders sealed the doors and the orcs settled. This was not a long siege. Prepare yourself. Okay, Isildur healed himself, so that's good. And here comes some more. I think he evades so much. It's kind of crazy. Alright. There you go. Got him. This way we'll go up this, we have a surprise on our side. Up the causeway. So let's go up this way. This would be a lot easier if I had Lucky. Okay, let's take him out. Okay, we got him. extra sword slash there. I don't know why. It's kind of funny. Okay, he's gone. These orcs are different than those others we've seen this year, Biradar. Something drives them. Here we go, guys. We're in it now. Okay, got him. They're both healed, so that's good. Okay. West Sorrow has taken this place. We will scrub it, the walls, and slay every orc. Alright, so let's go up the stairs. And he'll eventually go down here. Okay, give myself a little bit of heal there. Alright, the drums are getting louder. Ready yourself, friends. Here they come. Hold on. That's a lot of them. Sorry for not doing too much talking, but I didn't really get myself a pretty intense battle. Here comes more. Man. Come on. Give myself a little bit of heal there. Okay, seal door. Needs a little bit of a heal there. Give a little bit of heal. Ranks thin. Press on. These guys, you need to take a break a little bit here, everybody. Alright, let's keep going on. Becomes too late. These people will make these orcs pay for each one of them. The village comes, the waves will crash, and upon the rocks of Gondor. Alright, so my whole thing here is I gotta watch Isildur and Jove and fight. At least try to fight. Okay. First round is done. Okay. See if we need to heal. Isildur, a little heal there. I'll give Dorby a heal in a minute. Okay, let's see if we can give Isildur a little bit of heal there. Okay, Michael. So now I need to watch their health. Wow, that hurt. Didn't mean to heal myself there. Darn it. Go in here. A lot of works. A lot of works. Alright, Dorby, give yourself a heal here. Watch your health. Heal your health. Okay, now we got the giant guys. Come on, go down, go down. You're after me. Fine. Scared my focus off me. Give myself a little bit of heal there. Alright. That's the last one. We're gonna get him, guys. We're gonna do it. Woo. We did it! We are victorious. Bira looked at the idol of the orcs. Has erected. Tell me what you see. Alright, so let's look at this idol.
It was the proof Isildur hoped not to find. Sauron had returned.
Talk to Isildur. We know that what this means, Bjornar. It means that these orcs are not leaderless, but were given purpose by Sauron, their master. All right, guys, we did it. We got the quest and the instance done.
Isildur summoned the men of the mountains to Erech to fulfill their oath.
Not gonna lie, that took me 3 tries. That was tough. I'll admit it, guys. That was tough. I know what I did wrong, though. I was trying to click on them instead of just clicking on my little friend fellowship and then hitting F5, so I wasn't doing it the correct way, which would make them heal faster. It does not look good, Bird. The men of the mountain should have been here by now. They have sent no word and no appearance. I have never seen our Lord Isildur like this. It may be best for the King Erech if he does not come here at all. Well, we gotta solve this problem. Still no sign of them. Talk to Isildur. Our wait has ended. Burn King Erech and sons of his people have now climbed to the summit. They are late, but their support against Sauron will excuse their tardiness. Wait for the men at the mountain to arrive.
At last they approached.
Here they come. I'm gonna stand here. Looks like a good position. I expected you earlier than this, Erech. And why have you brought so few men? We have not come to fight for you. Your strength is nothing before that of Sauron. What are you saying, Erech? You swore an oath against Sauron.
But the men of the mountains refused to fulfill their oath. They had worshipped Sauron in the dark years and thought they would be rewarded.
You did not frighten us. Sauron will crush your kingdoms as he has before. I will kill you! Hold. Death is too good for you, Erech. You will be the last king of your people. The curse I lay upon you and your folk never to rest until your oath be fulfilled. You will know the restful sleep of death. You will now know a day without the regret of your broken oath. This war will last for uncounted years, and you will be summoned again before its end. Now go! Leave this place! My words will follow you for your restless eternity. They flee before him.
They fled before him, his curse echoing in their ears. They fled to their homes in the mountains, but they could never escape Isildur's curse.
I did not believe the whispers, Bernard, and I thought Riddick's people would be as good as their word, but it seems that the rumors were true. They worshipped Sauron in the secret during the dark years, and now he has returned. They cast their lot in with us. Standing here upon Erech, I look from the height and see for a great distance, even for years ahead. Now, know this, my words of Riddick were not empty. The war will last for countless years, and Gondor defiles Sauron. Riddick's people will be summoned once more before the end. They will never know peace until they have fulfilled their oath. This I vow, and let all bear witness to this. Completed the instance of the stone Erech.
And it is said they linger still, hungering for the rest they shall never have.
All right, guys, we did it. All right, let's talk to Kenneth.
The men of the mountains sought to escape their curse, but to no avail.
They flee back to their homes, but no man relates what became to them in the years since. It is said a shadow lies now on a reach where they broke their oath, and none now take the Dirner's road and ran through their gates and into the mountain home. The Rohirrim named that peak Dwymorberg, Haunted Mountain, and the passes beneath are known as the Paths of the Dead. None will take the road, but Elrond bids his son remember it and leads me to worry. I know it's heavily upon Helbard's mind, and yet Nar knows something of it as well. Have we been watched without our knowledge? But how can this be?
We must not tarry overlong, but I am worried about Nona.
These worries endangers our hearts. We must not tarry over long, but I would not forget the paths, the pains of those we've encountered along the way. The Urlich girl who helped us as we came to the Nuna. She lost her brother Wadu, ambushed by a hostile Dylan clan, and she must be feeling the grief most keenly. Please go to the northeast corner of Luch and lend whatever comfort you can. I do not know what the great company to bear, like those Immer wore in his youth, before we were befriended by Saradin. We must be aware of the hurts happening around us and do what we can to help. Okay, so we'll accept that. All right, guys. I want to thank you so much for coming out. Today was a blast. We'll continue more Lord of the Rings. We'll do some more epic books and finish our quest in Inuith. But thank you so much for coming out. Like, comments, and tweets really do help, guys. You guys make the channel. This is why I do it, for you guys and to listen to your comments, and it gives me a lot of joy. So thank you so much for coming out. Up in the right hand corner right now, I'll say support SOA. You go there, go to my Patreon page. You can have different levels of donations and different rewards you can get. And if you have not subscribed to YouTube, please do so. Hit that notification button. That will let you know when I drop new videos. You can join me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those good things. And if you have any questions, you can always email me at sortofasley@gmail.com. sortofasley@gmail.com. And that's ASLE. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Sort of Asley out. Bye, guys. Oh, one more quick thing. Sorry, almost forgot. We got to do our famous quote of the day. And the famous quote comes from no less than J.R.R. Tolkien. Little by little, one travels far. Little by little, one travels far. J.R.R. Tolkien. Seems appropriate. All right, guys. Sort of Asley out. Bye.